Now, as the weather heats up in Israel, more locals are looking to entertain guests, sitting outdoors and enjoying the sunshine. Now, summertime in Israel always feels like a celebration. As it's known, Israelis love any excuse to let their hair down. And oftentimes that will involve a bottle of wine or two. And joining me in the studio today is Roy Harel from Israel's most famous and oldest family winery, Teperberg. Roy, such a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Now, Teperberg has a celebration of its own this year. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, this year we are celebrating 150 years anniversary of the winery. Well, first generation, Abraham Teperberg, was born in Odessa, then he fled to Austria, and at around 1820 he made a really brave decision to make Aliyah to Israel and to establish the first winery within the old city of Jerusalem.
Unbelievable.
And this year we're having like a huge celebration with a 150 years anniversary.
What a milestone. 5 generations of winemakers, and I understand you're about to open one before I've even asked for it, that you're marking it by the creation of a special wine to mark the 150 years. Tell me a bit about what this is.
Yeah, we decided to create 4 new bottles of wine for the 150 years. So at the moment, I'm uncorking a white blend in the Inspire series.
Okay.
It's a blend of Sauvignon Blanc and Viognier.
Beautiful. White wine, perfect for the summer.
For the summer, yeah, it's so hot. So
how did you
really
decide to use this particular blend to mark the special occasion?
Well, we had a sit down like around 4 years ago regarding the 150 years, because you know, wine, it's a long process to develop new products. We negotiated where we want to achieve, where we're gonna go with the 150 years, and we wanted.
Thank you very much.
Whites that are really crisp, mineral, very aromatic, and they represent our terroir.
It smells delicious. Terroir meaning the combination between the climate, the soil, and the topography, temperature. And also Teperberg, I understand, has some 10 locations where you grow your grapes around the country. So you're able to perfectly match the grape with the terroir.
Yeah, so here we have the Sauvignon Blanc that comes from the Upper Galilee, and we have the Viognier that comes from the low parts of Judean hills, and the combination is just
beautiful. Well, I think I've been holding this wine way too long. I would love to have a taste. Let's have a l'chaim.
L'chaim.
L'chaim, thank you so much. This is the first time I've drunk on the job. That is beautiful. Yeah. Unbelievable.
So it's really high acidity, minerality.
Right.
It's very aromatic. It's very complementing to Mediterranean food style.
Certainly, it's delicate, so I suppose it's great for the Israeli palate, American palate. I know coming from Australia, the wines are have much fuller bodies, perhaps. I'm not quite sure if you would describe this as...
It depends on the wine philosophy of the winemaker and on the terroir, of course. But our chief winemaker philosophy is really to create wines that are more delicate and more subtle.
So as we move into the summer months, it's getting hotter and hotter. What kind of wines would you recommend we're pairing with our meals or using to entertain our friends?
I love rosé, like really dry rosé, high minerality, high acidity, that goes well with the Mediterranean food.
Well, of course, if anybody wants to know a little bit more about Teperberg Winery and the beautiful journey and the adventure, we'll be showing a feature piece to our audience next week. So, of course, they'll tune in to be watching that. And, of course, another l'chaim to you to say thank you very much and congratulations for 150 years.
Thank you for everything. It was a pleasure.